The natural world is in constant change, even though when you visit it, it can feel static, as though the island is ageless. You know, the trees are ageless, right? You recognize that you're part of a much larger system, weather systems, hydrological systems. Feel that change happening. In that moment, it happens, very rapidly. You need to have your wits about you. You can't take it for granted. And that was one of those moments where you're pulling your hood up over your eyes and hunkering down, feeling those gumball-sized raindrops on your shoulders and starting to think, yeah, I could be in Alaska, I could be in Norway, but I am in Maine right now and I'm feeling the wilderness on my shoulders. Time in the wilderness is time well spent. Canoeing sets itself apart for a couple of key ways, and one of those is the ability to come into a campsite, to come into an island or a point of land, and really treat yourself well. To all set up, to go in and move through, I think we spent 4 hours in a 5-course meal, to cook up lobsters. There's some elements of the canoeing mentality that really lends itself to living well. A nice afternoon swim, a sunset paddle, bake some dessert, have a big roaring fire. It's living well. On a big lake, my first thought every morning is, all right, we need to get moving. We need to start moving. This morning, when I rolled over and looked at my watch, that relentless march of necessary tasks, it sort of evaporated. The wind was already up. One of the things that sets Flagstaff Lake apart in my mind is the fact that the Bigelow Range looms directly over the lake. When you can bring large bodies of water and a sharp skyline ridge into close proximity, you're gonna end up with some pretty incredible scenery. It's just a special spot because you have lakes nestled amongst the mountains. Some of the reasons why I love the Flagstaff Lake Dead River route is that it gives you a variety of different tastes of the trail, a variety of different tastes of paddling in Maine. You've got open lake travel, you've got camping on islands, you've got river travel, a few riffles, some moving water. You get to see a variety of different styles of paddling. You get to throw the canoe on your head and walk for a couple hundred feet, and then you get to come down here, see the falls, hit a few of those different really key features and a couple of different types of paddling. There's a funny thing about late afternoon portaging. In your mind, you hope or anticipate that it's going to take 45 minutes or an hour, it's going to be 500 yards. We get there, where does the portage start, where does it end? It then draws out into a 2-hour process. We're all sweating, we've all sweat through our shirts, we're all tired. We probably haven't drank enough or eaten enough throughout the afternoon. And then down around the bend of the trail, there's this hut. There's the Maine Huts and Trails Grand Falls hut, a place for us to recharge, to replenish, to clean off the sweat and the grime. One day in the outdoors with a group of people you've never met before, that's gotta be worth a few weeks back in that other life where, we find a lot of reasons why not to get close to one another, why not to rely on each other. But when it's another person providing your food or providing your shelter or helping you make a decision about a rapid, it's pretty hard not to get close to them. It's hard not to move into that space of giving a damn about that other person becoming a better person. We did this for 400,000 years. Like, we looked into campfire coals, we talked to one another, and we worked in small teams in adverse conditions in the outdoors. There's something elemental about it.